Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. So for today, we are going to learn present perfect tense. So first off, we have to know what is present perfect tense. So you can Google it and you can find this meaning. The present perfect is often used for an action that started at some time in the past and is still continuing now. So basically, it's telling us we are using present perfect to tell that something happened in the past and it is still happening now. But there are several conditions to that. Later we will see on that. So for today, present perfect tense. I will show you the basic structure first. This S is for subject. This one, S is for subject. And then you will need has or have and V3. V3 means verb. What does it mean with 3? Verb in the form of third participle. Okay? So let's look at the example. She, the subject, has, showing it is present perfect, written an essay. Okay, so this is the basic structure. Subject, has or have, written, verb in the third participle form, and essays. Okay, so maybe you don't understand what does it mean in the third participle. Let me show you example. So written, the root word of written is write. This is present. Now we go to past. Past, it became wrote. Now, third participle, it became written. Okay, so when you are using perfect, you have to use this one. So your subject, Ali, has or have. Okay, when to choose has or have, you have to look at the subject. Singular subject use has, plural subject use have. Later I will show you again. Okay, so Ali is singular, so we use has. Has, and then you put the verb. Written a diary. Okay, like that. Okay, so if the subject is plural, we is plural, so then you use have. We have written our diary. Okay, so you have the subject, you have the key for perfect tense, and then your verb in the third participle. Okay, basically, this is the basic items that you will need to use present perfect. Okay, so you will learn there are 3 different structure. The first one is positive, the second one is negative, and the third one is questioning. Okay, so for the positive one, you just use directly has or have. For negative, you use you add not. Okay, as you can see here, not. Okay, so we use the same sentence. Ali, the subject, and then has the perfect cue, not, to show negative. Has not written, the third participle verb, and then a diary. Okay, same goes to plural. We have not written a diary. Okay, class? That is basically present perfect tense. So let's see at the usage. The first one, how long? It means you want to tell the audience how long. I have been at work for 6 hours. And then the second word, the second usage, the work that has recently been completed. He has just cooked the meal, or you have just finished the homework. See, it just happened and finished. Time period that has not finished. She has drunk 2 cups of tea today. So this shows that it is not finished yet for the day. And lastly, to describe the specific moment of time. We have lived in this house since 2015. Okay. So there is another thing that I want to bring to bring your attention to. If you can see, look at the verb. Been, cooked, drunk, lived. So there are several words that use ed, but another verb just change the spelling. Been, drunk. Okay, so what is that? Okay, now we will go to that section. Okay, this is I've provided these notes for you to understand better, or for you to remember better. Okay, as I said before, positive, negative, and question form. So for positive, we have has and have. Who use has, who use have. Okay, so he, she, it, singular, use has plus third form of verb. Okay, for plural, I, you, we, you, they, we use have plus third form of verb. And the same goes to negative. You only add not. Singular use has, plural use have. And for question, you put has or have in the front, and then subject, then verb. Okay, so you look at the example. You have watched this movie. So if you are going to ask a question, you just switch between the perfect key and the subject. For example, if it is a statement, you have watched this movie. But if you are going to ask, you put have. Have you watched this movie? Okay, that's basically it. Okay, this is the form of verbs that I told you. This is the present, past, and participle. And there are 2 types of verbs, regular and irregular verbs. So regular verbs means verb in the past tense. Okay, so regular verb, it adds ed or ied at the back of its words. For example, I take it from there. Act to acted. But for irregular verbs, it changes spelling. Okay, it changes spelling. As you can see, bear, bore, born. Become, became, become. Okay, you can see that. Begin, began, begun. So it changes the spelling. So for today's exercise, you will have to refer on the participle column. Okay, this one, participle column. Okay, that's all. And lastly, now we will go to the exercises. Okay, you have these exercises. So it says complete the sentences with the present perfect form of the words in the bracket. So what you have to do first is identify the subject. First, let's do number 1. The boys. So the subject is plural or singular. So the subject is plural. So when plural, we use have. And then look at the verb. The verb enjoy. Enjoy is regular or irregular verb. So enjoy, if you don't know, you can just Google enjoy regular or irregular verb. Or you can just search enjoy in third. Oh, sorry. You can just search third participle of enjoy. So you just find that, and so once you know the third participle of enjoy, then you can answer. You already have your subject, you have your key, and you have your verb. So your subject is the boys. Your key would be have, because it is plural. And enjoy, the third participle of enjoy is adding ed. Have enjoyed. Okay, that is your answer. Now, use the notes and the tips that I gave you and try to answer the rest.